What is going on? This is Darius from Auto Fair Nissan here, and today we're going to take a quick look at this 2024 Nissan Frontier SV. Let's check it out. Powering this mid-size behemoth, we're going to have a 3.8-liter V6 engine. It's going to make it 310 horsepower. That's going to be to a 9-speed automatic transmission and a 4-wheel drive transfer case. Nice clean under the hood here. One thing I really like, and I've pointed out in a few of these walk-around type videos, is that this actually employs hydraulic struts instead of a prop rod. You got a big, fairly heavy hood here. So it's nice that you can just push it a little bit, and the struts are going to take over. So we'll close that down. No damage, no prop rods bent, no hoods bent because it's all on struts. Halogen headlights, you can have your halogen fog lights down there as well. Headlights and high beams are going to be automatic on this guy, which is going to be really nice. Down here, you can still see wrapped in plastic. You've got your tow hooks. Those are going to be closed loop style instead of open J hooks, which are really nice. Get back a little bit here, give you a good side profile of the truck. There's just something aesthetic about the crew cab with the standard, or short bed if you will, that just looks really nice on this truck. It's got a nice long look to it. Come up a little bit, you're going to see here the SV does get the upgrade of the aluminum alloy wheels with some nice Michelin tires on it instead of your steel wheels on here. So that's going to be a nice little upgrade. We're going to come around to the back of the truck. I'm going to show you a few of the features that are going to be a part of your convenience package on here. You're going to get an electronic tailgate lock. I'm going to drop this down. You're going to see that is assisted lowering. And you do have your bed liner in here. That's a spray-in bed liner. You've got your in-bed outlet, tie-down hooks there. And on the other side, same thing on the driver's side of the bed. And then your rails along the top for your Utilitrack cleats. So that's going to be great for tying down any kind of cargo. You've also got some nice lights in the bed right underneath the rails there as well. So if you're loading up cargo and it's a little dark, you're going to be able to actually see what you're doing. Up there on the third brake light, also that's going to turn on. Those can work as lights as well up there. Got that sliding back glass as well, give you a little bit of ventilation and or room to put some cargo through if you're moving like lumber boards, anything like that. And the assisted up on here is nice. Makes it super easy. Let's check out the inside. Approaching the back seat now, you're going to see here underneath the seat here is going to be your subwoofer for your Fender audio system. Let's see if I can get you a good angle of that right there. So that's Fender. That's going to be your upgrade audio package available in the Frontier. So this one does have that on the other side in that 60% section. And in ones without the Fender, this would be a cargo tray. And it's a cargo tray under there as well that you can kind of see some of. Got your floor mats right there, still wrapped in plastic. But this is really nice if you need to move any kind of bigger cargo inside. Now, if we want to drop that down, I'll just hit that little latch there, drop it back, and you got your armrest there with your cup holders. That can fold up if you need that full bench. And then if you want to access the back here, give that a little pull. And that gives you access to your jack tools here. And your actual jack is on the other side. You got a little bit of room to work with back here. Very, very, very minute. But it is good for something like if you want to put things like tarps, or for me, when I had a Frontier, I actually took the headrests off and put those behind the seats just so that I had that better visibility, since I didn't often have passengers in the back seat. And if I did, they could just pop this, grab their headrest, pop it up into place, and they're golden. But I like having that extra visibility out here, considering that does take up a good majority of that side of the rear windshield. You can see there, that middle section is the manual slider. So that you just pull by hand. Nice and easy. Let's check out the front. Here we are in the driver's seat, and from the driver's perspective here, first thing that's going to greet you is going to be a nice heated steering wheel. You're going to see your control for that right down there. I'm actually going to flip that on, get it warmed up a little bit on this cold, cold New England day. Heated seat controls you're going to see right next to that on each side for driver and passenger respectively. This little button right there is going to show the orange light on when your parking sensors are on. You can disable that if you're doing things like trailering, or if you've got something hooked up in the back hitch or anything like that. So that will prevent the sonar from coming on. Moving up a little bit, you're going to have your controls for your climate here, defroster, heated mirrors. So mirrors are heated, just that little button right there for them, very convenient. And it's going to be dual zone climate with automatic climate mode 2. That's going to also function and turn on and engage and heat or cool based on the ambient temperature when you use the remote start that the car has. The dual zone's really nice too, so your driver and passenger can set completely different temperatures. And if the driver gets sick of the passenger cooling it down on this side, they say, no, you're going to be warm with me. You just press that button, it goes right back to the driver control. Right here, you've got your button to disable the auto start-stop that shuts the truck off when you come to a stop. I know a lot of people find that as a point of contention, so they like to shut that off. So it is right there in the open. So if you don't like it, just press the button. No big deal. Most of us who don't really love that function just kind of make it a part of our everyday habit. You press your start button right down here. You press that button before you put it in gear. So very simple if you don't want to have that feature on. If you don't mind, great, no problem. In theory, it'll save you a little bit of fuel, and it'll actually tell you on here on your advanced driver assist display, there is a menu that will show you, so you've got fuel economy there, and then you come over here, you got that, and that'll show you how much fuel you save. So far in the last 13 miles, it has saved 9 miles of fuel. Outstanding. And cycle through here, you get a whole lot of extra information. If you're doing any kind of major off-roading, this can be really handy to give you your angles there. And if you're doing any kind of towing, having the auxiliary gauges is really nice. But if you're like me, you'll probably cycle back between fuel economy and digital speed. There we go, digital speed. Moving back to the steering wheel again, this side is going to have your intelligent cruise control stuff on it. So that's going to be your distance pacing button to adjust your gap if you have that intelligent cruise control on. You don't have to use it. Again, that's one of those things, if you do a lot of commuting or do a lot of driving in traffic, it's really nice to have. All your other controls on the steering wheel here, you're going to have volume controls. These are going to control your music, and then enter when you push on this is going to go through your menus on the advanced driver assist display. And then left and right here are going to control that actual screen right up there. Gonna come back over to this side real quick to show you on here. You've got all your music stuff right here. So on your, let's hit menu right there, you're going to have your main menu right here, and all your simple menu controls right down there. This does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that you're just going to have to plug in down in one of the 2 USB ports here, either the Type A or the Type C, in order to use. But most people we've been finding have been using those. So just get plugged in and get you all set up on here, get your navigation, get your music, all that good stuff going, podcasts, audiobooks, what have you. So that's nice and easy. Come down a little bit more, you're going to have your 4-wheel drive control right there. So I'm just going to put it into gear for now. I'm going to show you how to run through this. So from 2-wheel drive, where we're in right now, for your everyday use, you can just do that. You heard the little beep. That flips you to 4-wheel. Now, if we look on the advanced driver assist display there, we're in 2-wheel right now. When I flip to 4-wheel, that's going to light up white in the front wheels. And then same thing, it'll go back to grayed out once it switches back to 2-wheel. If you want to go to 4-low at any point, which you're only going to do if you're doing like off-road, no traction type driving, you're going to put it in 4-high, stop the vehicle, put it in neutral, make sure the wheel is straight, push in, twist to 4-low, and then you can put it back into drive. Now, you'll see up here when you go into 4-low, those are going to pop up automatically because it turns off the collision systems and the traction control for 4-low. But we don't need 4-low right now, so make sure we're back in neutral, push in, flip. Now you can go back to drive, no problem, and just back to 2 because we don't really need to do anything with that right now. Other than that, you hit reverse, you're going to automatically pop up with your backup camera here. You got your guidelines and your distance indicators there. You can see there's a water droplet on the camera, but you got your distance indicators in red, yellow, and green, and then when you turn the wheel, it's going to show you your guidelines of where the truck is going. And then right in the middle there, you got that dotted line, which is going to help you get lined up with a trailer hitch. Very convenient for anybody who does any kind of towing with their trucks. Move up a little bit more, last couple of features, home stretch, we're going to have our sunglasses holder, pops right up there, interior lights, and then this will actually turn the lights on as well, and different settings based on what your needs are there. Other than that, I hope that you got to see everything you were hoping to see in this video. Obviously, if I missed anything, just let me know. Feel free to leave a comment down below. I do answer all the comments, or get right in touch with us. But check us out. Come down, see the truck. It's going to be located here on our lot at 45 Portsmouth Avenue in Stratham, New Hampshire. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.